Ladies, today we're going to teach you how men and women fall in love differently.
Ladies, men and women fall in love completely differently. You need to understand the psychology of the masculine versus the psychology of the feminine so that you can choose to fall in love with the right guy, a man that's in his provider energy, and not get attached to the wrong guy who just ends up in a situationship.
So I'll explain the masculine side and you can explain the feminine side.
This is going to be really good for you ladies. First of all, I want you to not have the mentality anymore that you just fall in love or it's just based on chemistry and attraction, because that's what gets our ladies, even our smart, beautiful ladies, good-hearted women. This is what keeps you in situationships or attracting men that are not fully showing up for you.
And we've had so much success. We've had multiple engagements, multiple marriages. Even this month, we've had, I believe, 2 marriages that are planned, 2 engagements. So this information works.
Okay, so babe, can you explain to the ladies, like ladies lean in here for a second, how are men different? What takes a man from just wanting to sleep with her or, being her boyfriend or just a hookup to, okay, I actually want to marry this woman? What's the difference there?
So that's a real good question. One of the biggest differences that makes a man want to go beyond just sleeping with her and want to marry her is she really aligns with his life goals beyond her beauty. So she's already living this life. It's evident. He sees how she moves, how she is around people, how she is around her kids, maybe how she runs her business or how she works, and how focused she is, because men want different things. Some men who are looking for a wife want a wife who takes care of things at home. Some men want a wife who aligns with what they do. Maybe she's in the same field. Maybe she has a lot of qualities that can complement what he does, and that's a connection for him. Or maybe he just wants someone just to go on vacation with and enjoy life with. So depending on what stage he's at in life, he's looking for a certain type of woman, but really that woman's living the life and he sees that she's in alignment. And even with us, even before we got together, both of us had our own businesses going. Both of us were really about, getting out traveling, just really independent thinking.
Yeah.
So all of that made it easy beyond, she looks good, I want to be with her. The beauty, of course we know beauty fades, but beauty isn't enough to make a guy want to commit his life to you, want to do everything and bring you into his circle. No, it's got to be beyond that. And the connection, it's not chemistry for men as much. It's more connecting with your life goals and what you're doing, and are you walking down this path already? Because he doesn't want someone who, this is something you see in your future, but you're not living it now. He doesn't want to have to pull you into it. At least if you've gotten started in that direction, he'll help bring you along, but it's got to be something that he sees evidence of before you get together and before he wants to marry you.
Babe, that was fire. Yeah, I mean, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains blessing from the Lord. Men are looking for wives. They're not looking for women to turn into wives. That's the difference, ladies.
Yes. And it's so interesting because men understand we can create chemistry with anyone we want to. So the chemistry side, that's more emotional. That's more, I feel good, because we enjoy being around each other. Now, feeling good helps, but it's not what we make our decisions on alone.
That's interesting what you said about men don't fall in love based on chemistry.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of times women are like, but we have such a great connection. We have such great seg. We love talking to each other every day. I don't understand why he's not showing up fully or why we're not getting married or whatever the case is. But you're saying that it's not about the chemistry for a man.
No, because what happens is men can feel chemistry with you, and then they can see something or something can happen and instantly the chemistry's gone. They can check out instantly, even though it was like things are going so well, they enjoy your presence. That all that chemistry that was built up, it can be over years.
Wow.
Men can see something, hear something, and in some cases what happens, he'll stay with her, but it'll turn into a situationship. It'll be where he'll be disconnected. It won't be him necessarily really wanting to take it to that next level. it'll just be him kind of functioning in the relationship, but he would have checked out. But he'll stick around because it may be something you're doing. It may be something that being around you helps him out. He doesn't want to be alone, but his level of commitment won't be there, even though he'll stick around at times.
That's really good. And I also want to touch on the masculine mother wound, because we have seen this a lot where a man is in love with the woman, or is in love with the woman, or you guys are in love with each other. It's a situationship. It could be boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be even a marriage. But he has that abandonment wound. He has that mother wound. And you're very much in your masculine energy as a woman. And you guys are now the perfect energetic match for that. And the reason why you have a hard time separating yourself from him is because you don't want to abandon him. It's like you're abandoning your child. And a lot of times men that are in that wounded energy, they're like, oh, I'm so in love with you. I can't be without you. Like, don't leave me, all this stuff. But it's coming from that mother wound. It's coming from that a place of abandonment. And I'm thinking about this because there's just been several conversations just this week where we've seen the grown man has this wound where he's just attached to the woman, but it's coming from a place of fear of abandonment. Yeah.
And it's not always, like you said,
Yeah.
it's coming from that place of fear of abandonment, because it's not that he's so in love with you that he can't live without you. No, it's the fact that he doesn't want you out of his presence because you're bringing comfort to him.
Right.
And whenever it's about making him feel good, I don't feel right without you. I don't feel this. You make me feel this way. If that's what he's holding on to, that's not a healed, healthy masculine energy man. That's a clear sign that he may not be in his healthy masculine energy.
And that we do see that a lot too when the guy's younger. So the woman, you guys might have great chemistry and all this stuff, but then that can also develop into that type of relationship where he's attracted to that masculine, to a woman that's in her masculine energy. You're so in your masculine, so you're just enjoying some fun. So it's fun, but it just becomes super toxic.
Yes.
Okay, so let's jump into why women fall in love. Ladies, this is so important. And this is something I deeply understood before I started intentionally dating for marriage and being with my husband. So because there's so many different men out there. And so for you as a woman, you have to understand that women fall in love when they spend time with a man. So women fall in love with the presence, being in the presence of the masculine. The masculine actually falls in love when he has to go the distance to be with her. So just think of biology if you do not believe me. Okay, once again, the sperm chases the egg, right? That's how God has designed it. So a man in his healthy masculine provider energy wants something to come towards. He sees a goal. He's like, this is what I want. This is in alignment with everything I want and I desire. I'm going to come towards that. And I'm going to do everything I need to do. Move countries, change whatever I need to change in my life, like my husband and so many women that we coach, to be with her. Okay? But for the woman, we fall in love in the presence of the masculine. So this is why we teach our ladies, don't date based on physical attraction, because how our nervous systems and how our hormones are wired. I'm a hormone coach, by the way. So I love to teach women based on the perspective of your hormones and your nervous system, because we are wired for survival. So anyway, when you start dating a guy, even if you're not physically attracted to him, but you've done enough healing that you're dating with purpose, you're dating based on your love list, your values, your non-negotiables, you're dating the way that we teach our ladies in the Feminine Energy Academy. As you're dating this healthy guy and spending more time with him, you will inevitably become attracted to him and you will fall in love with him. Now, if you're just dating guys based on, I'm attracted to him, chemistry, and then on top of it, you're sleeping together. You're now releasing dopamine, oxytocin. Now you feel in love with him. And now you've bonded yourself to a man who's not ready for marriage, or is not treating you like a princess, who is not showing up consistently. He's not in his provider masculine energy. He might be in love with you. You guys might be in love with each other, but now you are in love with somebody. You are bonded, you're hormonally bonded with someone who is not an ideal husband or father to your children. This is how women shoot themselves in the foot. Okay, ladies? So you need to understand this before you even start dating. Otherwise, you will inevitably end up dating and end up sometimes marrying or just being in situationships with guys for the wrong reason, and then now it's because you feel in love, you can't detach or leave the situation.
That's so good. And it's important for ladies to understand that in a lot of cases, men understand this. So even when men don't have intentions on being with you, they want to be around you, they just like spending time with you. You know, we're just friends, we're just hanging out. Men will do that as long as it takes until they get you where they want you. So they understand, okay, she likes spending time. You know, women in general, spending time with them can cause them to want to be around you even more. Maybe he'll buy stuff for you. He'll do stuff for you whenever you need something. You know, you need a light fixed. You need your car oil changed. Here he comes because he knows that's his opportunity to get around you a little more. So we talk so much about the clarity before you even start spending time with men. It's okay, he's a good friend. He just helps me out. We talk, we have fun. Because what happens is now you start liking him, and he doesn't even match your love list. But you like him now, you like spending time. It turns into a situationship. And then now the entire friendship that you thought was there is gone, and you find yourself needing healing because you entertain something that you never saw going anywhere, but either you needed a friend around or you just liked his vibes, whatever you want to say. Now it's something that's hard to get rid of because you spent so much time together. Now you like this person, but they don't like you in the same way. And you have to be careful with that because unhealthy men will use that for their advantage. So you have to have clarity even before talking to men and spending time with men.
This is why women have a hard time detaching, because you are emotionally now bonded, because that's how our nervous system has been wired. On top of that, most women haven't done any inner healing. They haven't healed their nervous system. So they're still playing in, anxious attachment patterns, avoidant attachment patterns. We don't have time to go through all of this on this video. We have free resources for you in the Feminine Energy Academy, so you can check them out there. But I want to end with this one story. So we just today I saw a new celebrity couple that announced that they're a couple. And I called this out last year when I first saw them online, and I was like, they're together. I guarantee they're together. And they've been actually together for 3 years, but they finally made it public just today. I'll tell you who it is. So Brian Johnson from the Don't Die movement, so he's a biohacker, and he's with his assistant, a partner in crime, and now they're together. But when I first saw them together online, I was like, these two are either together or they're about to be, or they're gonna hook up. Guaranteed. And the reason why is this. I've been doing this for too long, so I can spot this from a mile away. She's younger than him. There's a big age gap. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm guessing she's in her 30s and he's about 49, 50. So there's probably, at least 10 to 15 year age gap. She's obviously attractive. She's really cute, really sweet. He's very much in his masculine energy, provider energy. He's built multiple businesses, very successful man. But now they spend a lot of time together because she was helping him with his marketing. She's like his assistant. She's like his hot assistant. So when you're spending that much time together, the masculine is going to become attracted to her because she's in alignment with his goals. She's actually helping him just feel better and like make it fun. She's bringing that femininity to what he's doing, right? And then also he can be in that hero provider role with her because there's that age gap there. So there's that polarity there where she can be more in her feminine, he can be more in his masculine because of the age gap. She's not bossing him around. She might be helping him, but she's not playing that masculine role in that dynamic. On top of it, on her side, she's spending a lot of time with him. So whether she was attracted to him at the beginning or not, over time, how women are wired is you become bonded to that person. Now, especially if that person you guys are doing business together, he's paying for things, that naturally how a woman is wired is to be bonded to that type of person. So we've seen this a lot with women. We've seen that, with your sisters, for example, the man is a lot older than the woman. Maybe they're working together. Next thing you know, they're married and have a family together. But anyway, ladies, it's so important that you understand the masculine psychology and the feminine psychology. And you understand the energetic dynamics, the polarity between the masculine and the feminine.
So, ladies, if you have any questions, just message us in the Feminine Energy Academy. We'll be sure to answer them there. All the links are below. So reach out so we can help coach you in this area.